Hello and welcome to another video. I was out and about on the bike on the 13th of February 2023 and I threw the drone up. Now I did incorporate some drone footage into the video I released on that ride. However, the settings that I had the drone on were not great compared to what I had the cameras. So the cameras was 2.7K, 25 frames per second. And of course I set the drone to 4K 30 frames per second, so you actually get a little bit of stuttering as it marries up all the frame rates. So I really enjoyed flying the drone that day. It was a bit overcast, but it was fine. But I got some great shots of the Little Glenshee, so I thought, why not share them? So here we are. We've taken off and I think I fly about 200 feet and I catch the stream now that was coming down, which ends up in a bit of a water crossing. It's not very deep just now, but it's still pretty impressive stuff. The colours are really good. Now when I was here the last time, I have got really good drone footage. That was from my other DJI drone, but it was a beautiful sunny day that day. Today it was just misty and overcast, so it gives a bit of a fog. So you can see the detail in the ground. There's a bit of a tree lined on the left hand side, the stream that comes down, and as we get along you will see a tributary of coming down into that stream just on, it's actually right in the centre there. And I wish I noticed it when I was flying, because I would have followed it up a bit just to have a look at it. It's a stunning part of the world for me. It's about an hour away from my home base, so it was a lovely little ride. We're about to make a turn. I basically do a big figure of 8 to capture all the landscape. How impressive it is. I hadn't flown the drone since October 22, and of course I hadn't bothered my backside checking the settings. And that's why I got the mismatch in the frame rates and the DPS. Look at that mountain range. It goes on and on. There we go. Someone lives there. It's a farm, a working farm, no doubt. And hopefully you can feel just how open and lovely that place is. It was quite cold that day. A bit of a nip in the air. I think it was probably about 6 or 7, but there was a bit of a wind. So here we are. This is on my first leg of the 8 that I'm doing, as a figure of 8. There's a little lock you just see at the top right hand side of the picture there that I didn't realise was there. I can't remember what the name of it is, and I'm just too lazy to go and check where it is. But I think you can walk to it. I think that's the only way you get access to it. There certainly doesn't seem to be any roads. You will see some paths as we get further down, and that seems to take you all the way down to the lock. We're coming round the first of the loops, and you can see the road there. You can quite a tight switchback. It's not very steep, steep enough, but not too bad. I came in on the road on the top right, where the trees are, the foot beside the road, and down just about centre to the right is where I'm parked and flying the drone. And then you can see a bit of you can see that little road, that path just heading off up the hill. You can't drive up there, but you can certainly walk. Been a Little Glenshee a couple of times now. It's always been quiet. Mind you, it hasn't been the height of summer I've come. It's been in pretty cold weather. I'm going to try and get the drone out a bit more this year. Do a bit of flying. I do like aerial photography. I do like the videos. They're really, really nice. It gives you a completely different perspective. So down in the far distance is Perth. I think you'll find down Perth and towards Dundee, down that opening. When I fly my drone, I try and stay away from folk. Folk get a bit upset about a drone flying about. I really don't understand why, unless it's been flown dangerously, but folk wander about with camera phones and take pictures all the time, and they're bound to get their picture taken regularly, but for some reason they don't like a drone. Anyway, so to avoid all that hassle, I decide to fly it in a bit more remote locations. Anyway, look at that stunning scenery. Below you can see the stream, and just to the left of the picture, heading down, you can see the road that I exit on, heading back down to the main road. At the top of the picture you can see that lock I had mentioned. You can certainly see some of the paths that are there. I don't think they're paths, I think they're trails. At the top of the picture there, running from left to right towards the lock, you can actually see, I think is the actual trail that takes you to the lock. This flight was about 17.5 minutes before the battery got itself run down, so I brought it back, but I've taken some of the stuff out of it. It's about 10 minutes this video. The Autel Nano Plus is a sub 250 gram drone and is subject to less stringent drone regulations. You basically have to sign up, I think it's, I don't know, 10 or 750, something like that, and get yourself a registration fee. What that does is just take money off you. It does nothing more than that, and you can fly sub 250 drones for a year, and then you've got to do it all over again. Just a big rip-off. And here we are at the bottom end of the figure of 8, and I'm starting to come around, and you get to see the road. With the switchback. One other guy there, an old guy, 75 I think he told me, and he was on an electric push bike, and we chatted for about 20 minutes. He's an old biker, but push bike is about as all he can handle these days, but he still looked very fit. If I'm like that in my 70s, I'll be more than pleased. Yeah, and you get a nice look at that switchback on that road. And here we are, we're coming towards the end of the video. Something a little different from motorbikes. You did see me at the start with the motorbike, so motorbike is in it, but it's not for everyone, but hopefully those who have watched it have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, bye then.